What goes on, people? Welcome to Den Night, and today we're going to be unboxing, reviewing the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Time Force Blue Ranger, and Vector Cycle. So take a quick look at the box. I gotta say, the new plastic-free boxes are much more unimpressive than the old Windows style. I still think this is dumb to sell figures like this, but fortunately, this is probably going to be the way of the future. So, quick look at the figure. Obviously, you got the figure with the helmet, and I wonder if his civilian head's going to be on from the get-go, like the color swap 2-pack was. It's got the two blades, the blaster, and then the bike. Just the description on the side. So, with that said, let's get him out of the box. So, here we got him out of the box. First things first, the bike obviously is some assembly required. So, about 5 pieces there. And I wanted to bring this to people's attention. I've noticed with these plastic-free ones, it's like whoever they paid to get the figures posed somewhat presentable in the package, they obviously don't pay anymore because they don't need to, because you don't see them, but you can see both his arms are backwards. They aren't backwards as far as installed backwards, but they're not even flipped around correctly. And then obviously the feet are like this. I just always, every time I take one out of this plastic-free stuff, it just looks awkward to me. And for some reason, they keep doing the civilian head on, which I don't understand why. He does have, I'll assess that later. It should be a left and a right grip hand, and then left and right fists, yes. His two swords are badly bent. That one's not so bad, but this one is terrible, just from the packaging. And then the blade blaster, or whatever the Time Force called it. Chrono Blaster? I don't really remember. But there's no harness for it either. So that's a little odd. I'd have to go back and look if they actually had harnesses. Or holsters. Yeah, harnesses. Holsters for them, but... So, they're not paying the guy who poses the figures in the packaging, and they're not paying the guy who puts things together. And they're not paying for plastic, yet all the figures are still going up in price, which is kind of odd to me. They're paying less people to do less things and going less expensive with packaging, but the figures aren't staying the same price. They're just going up, whatever. Just something I'm noticing a little sleazy, but I'm going to assemble the bike quick and try and get him presentable on the bike. So, quick cut. Just a real quick cut of something I wanted to address. The bike does have a kickstand, which helps, but this isn't really something exclusive to Hasbro or the Lightning Collection or anything. This is actually something I've noticed with pretty much any figure that comes with the bike. And that's that they seems like they kind of design them separately, but not to fit together. If that makes sense. I've yet to have a figure of any price point where the figure can comfortably go on the bike and look right. First of all, I don't trust opening the little hands big enough to fit around those handlebars, so that's not going to happen. And second off, it just seems like you can never get them to sit right. If you want them to get on the seat, you kind of gotta stretch them out weird, and then their feet are just dangling. Or if you try and get their feet on the foot pegs, then their ass is off the seat really weird. So, like I said, not exclusive to Hasbro or Lightning Collection. Just pretty much something I'm noticing in the toy industry in general. They just never seem to design them together. But with that said, So here we have him in the pose I kind of decided on. I definitely would not trust flexing that hand big enough for the handlebars. I had enough problems with the Chrono Blaster, and I think I bent the trigger a little bit. So I decided not to even worry about that. I'm sure with some heat or whatever, it'd be more forgiving, but I'm just not messing with it. And obviously he looks ridiculous. Not even close to the seat. But for now, that's the pose I'm going to go with. I gotta be honest, of the Lightning Collection figures I've reviewed, this is probably my least favorite. I just think it was very low effort. And this is a pinless body, but it just seems like they have a problem with these bodies as far as looseness, and they're not stable at all. I'm honestly surprised the arm's holding that pose like this. And obviously the swords are gonna have to get straightened a little bit. They look more like a boomerang right now. But with that said, let's at least get him in the room. I don't know about the showcase, but cut to the room. And I did say showcase, but like I said in the previous video with the color swap pack, I'm not going to be putting all Lightning Collection stuff in the showcase. There's just too many of them and not enough case. So for now, he's just going to go in this little section with other motorcycle related stuff that either didn't make the cut or got kicked out. So this is going to be his home for now. And with that said, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those YouTube things. Share this with any Power Ranger fans you may know. And as always, keep collecting. Bye.